I hit my foot. I hit my foot. Oh no. What? What? There we go. I just want to make sure everything's working. Hello, guys. Foxy7 here. Today we're gonna be playing some GTA 5. I'm just gonna show you my cars, basically. You know, just in my garage. You know, kind of like a car showcase type of thing. Right now we're in my Diamond Casino garage. What I mean by that is it's just a garage full of cars from the podium. So, you know, well, most of these cars I already own. You know, I already own the Gauntlet. I already own this thing. I already own this truck. You know, if I really need money, I could sell the ones I bought, which is, you know, this truck, this car, and then this, and then just take these and modify them back to the way they were. I could do that. I've been mainly thinking about doing that for the Stromberg. It's just I'm too lazy to do it. I don't really want to ruin it, because if I'm just going to sell my cars that I purchased for $1 million and then use a car that I got for free and then sell it for like $300,000 in the future, you know, what's the point? You know, I want to at least have some cars that have possessive value. This thing, I had a white version of it. I sold it and it helped buy the arcade. I have no plans as of this time to modify this one. So, yeah. This thing I didn't even mean to win. I really didn't want it. Neither of these cars I really wanted. You know, this one I plan on modifying in the future because I actually like it, and I actually forgot I owned it. This I just won recently, so, you know, we'll take it for a spin. Because, you know, why not? Gotta get to another place, yeah. The plan of attack is we're gonna go to the nightclub, then we're gonna skip the arcade. Even though the arcade does have a garage, I don't have any cars in there, so we're gonna skip the arcade. We're gonna go to the nightclub. Both of my houses have cars in them, but no cars really of value, except for this house. So we'll check that house. You know, we'll hit the nightclub, then we'll hit this house, and then we'll hit the nightclub, and then we'll go up through. We'll hit the facility, then we'll hit the bunker, and then we'll finish this off at the ugh, god, I'm so gaffy. We'll hit the hangar, so let's head over there. I don't know. Oh hell yeah. Ooh, I like this thing. It's ugly-ish. I can get used to it. I know it's a Porsche car. Ow. What is it? Wait, did I turn? I can't look at that. Oh, no wonder why. No wonder why it's not telling me the money or anything. I turned the HUD off. There we go. What is it? Oh, it's a Comet. I knew it was a Comet. One of these modified Comets, or you could buy. It's like 700. This is. I looked to see if this was a Benny's car, and I looked, and it's not. This is a vehicle of its own. It's like $700,000. You know, never, not a shred of me wanted this car. You know, like I just saw the Christmas livery, and I kind of wanted it. I liked the way they did it because it's like a green Christmas livery with a red pearlescent. And I don't believe you can do that with a livery. I don't think. Actually, what am I saying? Yeah, I can. I did it with the Mark II. The Mark II has a camo livery, and it's red. So that's cool. I like how they did with this car. You know, because I just don't get why this is a Christmas car. You know, because it's just a weird car to Christmify, I guess. I have 2 clothing things open because I had 2 clothing for Christmas, and Rockstar's a penis, and they removed both of it, which is stupid because all the clothes that I used to make those outfits, I won last year during like because you had to get special cargo. So it's just plain retarded that they took it away. But you know, whatever. We're gonna start off in the casino, and then we're gonna work our way down. So this is the limousine. I like this car. You know, I never thought of selling this thing, really, because like I barely know it's here. So yeah, one car could be put up here, but I just thought might as well put the limousine up here since it's a casino and it's a casino car that would look appropriate. So let's head down to level 1. Yeah, according to my friends, you need like $700,000 to use the pounder, and I don't have that money. I don't think I can make that much money from this place. So next up, I'm just gonna wait for it to fill up fully, because I got like 600,000 from this place, and we're at like 101 right now. I don't believe it'll be like that, because it's double cash and RP for this till like Thursday, so yeah, I plan on modifying these vehicles soon. I plan on this thing I already modified fully because I thought you needed to have like 600,000 to use this thing, but or like 500,000, but nope, it's higher. It's like 700,000. So this thing is fully modified. You know, it has proxies, full, you know, turbo, full EMS, you know, that sort of thing. Both of these don't. The Mule or the van, I think, has a little bit more modification than the Mule, like from weapons and cosmetics wise. I think it has EMS 4. I think the Mule, all it has is a grenade launcher on the roof and missiles up front and heavy armor, while this thing has heavy armor plus a minigun, and that's about it. So I will need to put proxies on this thing because you know, the van's a formidable cell vehicle, considered as a turreted minigun. It's hard to shoot the driver out because you'll hit either the metal plating or the bulletproof windows. And it has proxies if you put them on. So let's head down to level 2 because this is where the action starts. Because you got to remember, level 2 to level 4 is where you put your personal cars. Level 5 is where the Terabyte is. I hate how Terabyte's level is just Terabyte, but yet the cell vehicles isn't in its own specific level, like cell, you know, that sort of thing. And nothing down here yet. Yeah, so we got an Insurgent. It was Christmasified. I do have the minigun, but I don't like it, so I kept the 50 cal. The Insurgent finally grew up. It has heavy armor, and I love it. And then we got the half track with the 22mm auto cannons. So heavy armor for this puppy too. 2 armored Kurumas. I think this one is the original because I know it because I had it Christmasified from last year, and I was unaware of that. And the reason why I found out that it was Christmasified from last year is because it still had the Christmas horn on it. And I never replaced the horn on this car. It's just a regular Kuruma horn because it removes the Christmas shit. So yeah, every Christmas, unless I Christmasify this car, it's always going to have the Christmas horn. So this one, it just has the generic horn. This is the second Kuruma. I had 2 Kurumas through my career that look like both of these. So yeah, I like that Kuruma because it's based off of Vanoss's Kuruma, but the yellow's different. His is like orangish. Mine's like just yellow. Now, because it's a copycat of someone else's car, I really would like to change it to like my old car, which was black and orange. But I've had the car like this for so long, it's just I've gotten used to it. And this one was just because I like the color purple, you know? I like the color purple. And then I was like, what wheels should I put on it? And I put off-road wheels. So, yeah. Kurumas and Insurgents are my jam. I've sold and bought them. I think I've sold Kurumas and sold Insurgents at least like 20 times. So finally I'm starting to keep them, and I've kept them long enough to I have 2. I did have 2 Insurgents, but I sold it. I do have 2 Insurgent pickups. The other one's in Polito, but you know, I'll buy another Insurgent. The other Insurgent was a Russian type of Insurgent, so it was like it looked stock, but it was fully modified. but it was like desert camo. So this thing has red headlights, so it's like a demon insurgent. This is my fourth lowrider. Two of them I sold. One of them Rockstar took from me because I took it out of the nightclub or out of the casino garage and it disappeared. Same thing with the G-Wagon that I had, but and the tourism or in the other red car, I forgot what it's called, but they removed that too. They gave me the money for both cars, but I ended up just modifying this thing and I got it back. The G-Wagon I never messaged them about because the G-Wagon I stole and I only spent like 300,000 on the car, so it's like 300,000's not much because yeah, they'll give me 300,000, sure, but what's the point? Even if I message them now, what's the point? Because it was already 4 months ago, so it's like not gonna validate. And I'm pretty sure I've owned a couple G-Wagons, so they're gonna be like, well, what G-Wagon was it? And I was like, I don't know. This car I love. I drove it in Creator and I love it. You know, at first I wanted the wing off the car because it looks stupid, but now I've gotten used to it and I love it, and now I couldn't, drive the car without it. So this is a nice car. I love it. It's a quick four-door car. Many people hate it because like the engine sounds stupid, but I think the engine sounds wonderful on this thing, and I think the people that hate it are the people that don't understand cars. Or it's the people that don't understand cars that love it. I don't know. I feel like I have a good knowledge of vehicles. Now this is the Caracara 4x4. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the Caracara 4x4. This is the only Caracara I've ever owned. 6x6, no. I did. Oh, this is my second Caracara because the first one I bought, I bought the Caracara because initially I liked it, but then I was like, I don't have the money for it, so I sold it because I hated it. But then I was like, you know what? I actually like it, so I rebought it, and well, this is what it turned into. So, yeah. These two cars are casino cars. This is a Lambo. I never purchased this thing in my life. The Turismo Classic, I did own at one point. It was green. Ended up selling it and got it because of the casino. I like this car for a long time. I still like both of these cars. It's just I don't drive them. So, I think once in a blue moon I'll start whipping these puppies out. But, nah, I don't bring them out. Now, this is my main garage right now. Or it's like one of my main garages, because the Polito garage is my main too. So we're going to basement level 3. It was full. Basement level 3 was full of wacky vehicles, but now it's slightly getting more normal. This whole place was full. Same thing with level 4. It was full, but the casino kind of cleared me out, and I put most of my cars in the casino. So yeah, this is sort of looking more normal-ish. You got the Christmas baller. I think it had a Christmas horn, but it removed it. And I never drove it this Christmas, the Christmas baller, so that's sad. Never drove the Christmas Chinko from last year. They did put it on the podium, but they got rid of it pretty quickly, surprisingly. Yeah, so this is the Chinko from last year, or at least I think that's how you pronounce it. Same original Christmas livery that the car that they gave me. This is the original livery. It's fully modified. You can't tell. Well, you can tell, except for the only way you can tell it's fully modified is the tinted windows and the Exxon lights. This is what my friends named or dubbed it the Pornmobile. Two other of my friends have this car, and we'd surround one of our friends, whoever our target was, and we'd honk because this car has a clown horn and it has pink lights, so it's like really pink. This is the FBI Buffalo, or FIB Buffalo, whatever you want to call it. This is my version of it. It's not the actual FIB Buffalo. It's my version of it. I did own a Buffalo before. It was orange, but I'll buy another Buffalo soon and make it that, but this one is just my kind of RP Buffalo. Same thing with the Stanyard. It's kind of my RP car, They both look like cop cars. When the bounty hunting missions for the Hatchet, we actually thought they were going to be a thing that would be in the game for a while, but no. The bounty hunting missions were fun. We liked it because we were RP players, so we enjoyed it. So, This is a smart car. I don't really like these cars. I don't know why I bought it to begin with, but me and my friends have dubbed this thing Sprinkle Turd because it's brown and the stickers look like sprinkles. So it's kind of like a nostalgia type car for us. Yeah. Duco Death. This is the second. Actually, no, this is the first one. It went through many transmissions. It was at first it was black and red, then it became dark red, and then it became yellow, then it became blue, then it became red, then it became yellow, hot yellow, or like racing yellow, or no, dew yellow actually. Then it became pink for a short time, and now it's black again. The original, well, not original. The original's matte black. This is just regular black, and it has red lights, so it's pretty terrifying. This is my second Night Shark. None of these Night Sharks I purchased. I got them for free when Rockstar gave them to us for free. I have two other Night Sharks sitting in my arena garage, which we will not be checking out because there's not really any memorable cars. Just kind of just adolescent, like random cars in there. This is the Camacho. This is based off the Cell Mission Camacho that you see when you're selling nightclub stuff. Sometimes you'll see an orange Camacho looking like this, and I love it. The Camacho's a fun truck. It has the speed and agility of a rally truck, but the normalization look of a normal truck, and it looks like the Jeep truck that was released a long time ago. And this is Trevor's truck, orange. I do plan on modifying this thing in the future, just haven't gotten to it yet. I've had times where I wanted to sell this thing, but no, I don't want to sell Trevor's truck. I own that truck on 360, and I enjoyed the living fuck out of it, so no plans on selling it, no plans. I don't feel like rushing, so, this is the way I usually do it, so I don't feel like rushing, so I'll take my time. Yeah, level B4 has gotten a hit. There's supposed to be another bike in here. I don't know why it's not in here. I think it got blown up, actually. Let me call MMI. No, it was originally at this garage, but I moved it over to the biker garage, and then I moved it back. Don't know why. I think it's at the biker garage, but yeah, it's my bike's supposed to be here, but the only bike in here right now is the Batty, so it's pretty much all black with solid rims, It's really nothing memorable. It's just a black bike, Alright, time to go to the Terabyte garage. This is my Terabyte. It's not black. It's like black with like a red, purple. It's like a wine color. I don't know how to describe it. So it's kind of shiny. If we go in, it's a fully mod Terabyte. It's the only vehicle that I've owned that I fully modified. That's like a command center. The MOC I think I recently fully modified, or no, I think the MOC is somewhat fully modified, and the Avenger's fully modified because it glitched. My Avenger glitched and it's fully modified, so yeah, we got black with skulls on the wall. It has Sams and drones. And this is my Mark II, which is like a camouflaged Mark II, which is red. It was yellow, orange, blue. Just trying to experiment with color styles, but it's been camouflaged in red. It's been like that for a while, and I've had a trouble with my friend because his bike is pink, and it's like black with a pink pearlescent, and my bike kind of looks like that, kind of. And yes, a couple days ago we were doing vehicle cargo, and I dropped my bike at Del Piro, and I took the car and drove it. And when we started another mission up, I took his bike and flew off. For some reason, my brain didn't remember that I left my bike at there, so I thought his bike was my bike, and I was like, okay, I'll just take this. I flew off. He's like, wait, where the fuck's my... Oh, you're taking my bike. He's like, I don't care, just get the car. I got the car, drove it, and then he took his bike back. It was all good. Alright. Next up, the House in the Hills. That house cost me like $800,000. If I get, I don't know why I said that like I drank something, I didn't. If I get desperate, I might take that house and replace it to get money back. Because it's an $800,000 house, and I could jip the game and, you know, get like buy $100,000 house with the equity of the $800,000 house. But the thing is, I don't even know if I get money back, so I don't know. If I just thought about doing that, so if I actually do want to sell that house or you can't sell a house in theory, you can only like get a cheaper house. But the thing is, I don't even know if I get money back on it, so I think the only time I think I did that was when I was changing up my MCs, and I bought a cheaper clubhouse under the assumption I would get like 200,000, but I ended up only getting like 50 grand back. At least I think that's how it played out. I really don't know. The baddie I love. I think that's why everyone loves it. The thing has good control, good stability. It's a really hard bike to make look ugly, you know. Yeah, so this is the house. I think at one point this was the most expensive house. That's why I bought it, because I thought it was the most expensive. Nope, it's the Elite Towers ones, and I do want to buy that one. I really do want to buy the Elite Tower house soon, but yeah. So this is a Sultan. I planned on making it a Benny's car, but Benny's Sultan was too much, so this thing's just been sitting here. And you can tell I just purchased it because it's a black car, but it has different color, you know, roofs and shit. I don't know. This is the Sand King. You can find this type of Sand King. You can find right here. They usually spawn here. It's either the yellow one that looks like this, and the yellow one actually looks really pretty. I like it. Or it's a blue one, but the blue one's kind of ugly. This is the ATV. I did not buy this. Don't get your shit in a squiggle or whatever. I didn't buy this bike. I actually stole it. Or ATV. I stole it off the beach before the casino heist thing was a thing. So I stole it, and I always kept it in here and never brought it out because it wasn't insured. But now, because of the casino update, I brought it in, insured it, so yeah, now it's an actual insured vehicle, so I feel more comfortable bringing it out. I need to modify it, you know, engine-wise, but I haven't done that yet, so I think I got this car when me and my friend were on the highway blowing up cars, and I saw this car. It was pretty, you know, it's a nice baby blue, so I took it in here and I protected it. Don't know what I ever wanted to do with this car. I think I wanted to turn it into a Benny's car or something like that. I think I had a small like notion in my head to do that, but I never did. I don't know why the license plate's black though. I never did that. And this is my RP car that I used during when it snows. Never brought it out. Actually, I forgot I even owned it. So all these hearses I stole. I do plan on modifying one of them again. I had a white hearse, but I ended up selling it sadly. And this is my RP car. It's all black. So, not really anything memorable to say about any of these cars, you know. None of them are really special to me. This garage, actually, my other house that I had, that used to be my main house that I lived in. Because, you know, I didn't feel like living in a nightclub anymore. Or actually, because the nightclub wasn't a thing, so my Insurgent was in there, you know, all my main cars. But, you know, the nightclub came out, I moved there. And then the casino came out, and because I liked the casino, I moved there. You know, like, when I think about it, I remember that I just spent $6.5 million on a house. So technically, I already own the most expensive house. But, you know, I like the Elite's house because it has stairs. It just looks cool. So I want to buy that house for $1 million. It seems for me like a long stretch, but considering I spent 6.5 on a, you know, a penthouse, you know, it's like, buddy, what do you mean, you know, 1 million is a stretch for you, you know? But I'm dirt poor. I only have like 12,000 right now, and then 4,000 out. So, like I don't know, 16,000. Yeah, I have like 16,000. That's why I'm thinking about selling those cars and using the other Because I already own the I already own the Stromberg. That's why I want to sell it so I can get the money and then modify the other Stromberg with like the money I got from it. But the thing is, I don't want to do that because like I really just, you know, if I want to sell, I don't know. It's just I'm trying to make excuses for myself just so, you know. I'm just making excuses for myself just so I can, you know. Yeah, I called cleaning services because this place was dirty as fuck. Yeah, this is how the place looks stock, I think. I didn't add much to it because, you know, people make theirs all multicolored and shit and it's ugly. Yeah, so this is usually what you get. You know, you get this. That door's locked, and that door there's locked, so it's really not an impressive place when it's stocked. But then if you get the guest room, you can change clothes in here. You know, your friends can stay in here. They can't enter it whenever they want. I wish you could give people permissions to come in and out of this place. But you can't. Like, I'd love to give my friends, you know, permission to come in and out of this place and have it stick. But sadly, that's not the case. This is like the war room, I guess, if you want to consider it that. And, you know, you got the generic living room. I know this is the car showcase, but I just wanted to show this place off. You know, you got the office area. You got some drinks. This is a safe. This is a gun safe. Now, you buy this, you get those. You don't have to purchase them. So, yeah. Get the kitchen. It's a nice place to live. Theater room. Then we got my personal person, which I don't know. This table was purple. Why is it not? Why is it not purple all of a sudden? Oh. Wait. I don't get it. I don't know. This thing was purple. No, it's not. I don't get it. Nice bathroom. And yeah, I got my personal hairstylist, which I don't even. I think my hair has only changed twice during my GTA career. My hair was like a wacky hair at first, and then I changed it to like. If I take my mask off. Yeah, it was like purple with a ponytail. Or no, I changed it like 5 times. Or let me think. Nah, I don't know. But it was. I changed it to black and a ponytail, but then I changed it to pink. But then I think I looked at it as when the ponytail was pink, but then I changed it to like this hairstyle. So it's been like this ever since, and I don't think it'll change. I don't think. So you got these stupid things. You got the bartender, you know, that usual this place. And this stupid fucking thing. Invade and pursue tank. I got that. I wasn't gonna buy it for 2 million. I never was. No. Fuck no. But luckily I got it for free because of the Christmas thing. So. That's nice. I find it funny that most people don't consider like Christmas a religious holiday when it really is, because it's like a Christian holiday. But I mean, at this point, it might as well just be a normal, generic holiday like Halloween, you know. Yeah, these are my cars that I love. You know, my most important supercars. I'll go by like, I don't know. Let's just start here. This was the casino car a while ago. I love it. It's a 4-wheel car. It drives pretty well in the snow, surprisingly. The Nero won that off the wheels, modified it. It's a Benny's Nero now, obviously. Won this thing because I did the casino missions. You win this because if you have a nightclub or a casino penthouse, he asks you to do some, you know, to help him. And at the end of it, you take out the Duggan family, kind of. And this vehicle was on the assets list but wasn't given in to anyone. And she's like, yeah, go head to the port, you know, you get this card, and it's cool. It's like the normal car, and the normal one doesn't have gun ports, so as you can see. So it has guns and it's an armored car, so it's pretty cool. Then you get the Hellfire. First, I bought this. This is the first one of its kind, or not the first one of its kind, but like the first iteration for me at least. So I love it. It's a nice looking car. I love the way it looks. Sounds beautiful too. Um, this is my Benny's Banshee. I've always wanted a Benny's Banshee, or I've always wanted a Banshee, so I got this, and it looks like one of the Banshees that chases you during car missions, and that's what it's based off of. The Benny's one during car missions have like the exhaust that poops out, but I just like the ones that go back. So, most of this is based off of of the car that chases you. But most of it's my own iteration, like the yellow gauges, the steering wheel, and the Gremlin, or not Gremlin, Grim Reaper on the dash, which eyes glow white. That's kind of spooky. This is the Dominator. This is my second one, or Dominator GT or whatever the fuck. This is my second one. The first one was all black, and I sold it because I bought it, didn't have much money to modify at the time. All I did with it was turn it to black and have an FIB logo, so I sold it. I ended up rebuying it again. This time it was black at first, but now it's purple, or it's like blue purple with a blue pearlescent, and I think it looks fucking beautiful. Now my friends have a running joke, or me and my other friend, we have a running joke with this car. And hold up, I don't know how to use the camera. There we go. You get this fucking filter. There we go. So me and my friends have a joke about this car. It's like, oh, I just OJ'd 187, Basically, it's a hint that you nutted, but also my name's like Fox87, so 87 at the end of the license plate number is pretty cool. This is my first actual sports car. The Kuruma was one of my first sports cars technically, but this is the first non-armored, regular car. This car is from the money from Bambushka. I had a fully modified white Bambushka. I had a regular Bambushka. It was orange, but then I sold it quickly, and then I actually bought a white Bambushka. I turned it to white. And I turned it to what? I don't know what color it was originally. I think it was black or something. And I turned it white because of the Christmas, and because I actually liked it being white, it stayed white. And I ended up selling it because Rockstar fixed it or glitched it, depending on how you look at it. You couldn't open the doors in the back of it, or you could, but nobody could enter the back of the thing anymore. So you had to strip the thing clean to fix the thing, and I wasn't gonna do that. I spent millions on the car, the Babushka. I spent like 1.3 million modifying it, and I spent 5 million to buy the thing, and I had like 17 million saved up because I did terabyte missions constantly. So yeah, and overall I spent like millions on that Babushka, and only got a 2.5, or not even 2.5. I got like a 1.8 million out of it. So yeah, I bought this car from that money. This is the original red the car came with, and I love it. It has purple lights, The reason why I don't even know why it has that. I probably should change the normal lights, but the car's been like that forever, so I don't think I will. And the reason why it's like that is because, at the time when I got the car, the arena and its colored lights was a thing, and we were all excited by that, so that's why it's like that. The Stringle GT, love the car. Nothing more to say about it other than that. Yeah, these cars are from the original when the casino was just released. The first day it was released, I bought the casino, and I went down to spin the wheel because I was like, sure, I might as well. And I won this car immediately off the bat, and this is the original color it came with. I had original wheels, so original everything really. So yeah, and then the car glitched for me, and it was back on the podium because I don't think Rockstar anticipated for anyone to win the car on the first day, really. So this car didn't have insurance actually, and it does now because people were saying, "Oh, the cars don't have insurance." I actually drove and checked it, but by the time I did that, it had insurance, so it was fine. But yeah, I won this car again, so this one's different. It's like it's black and yellow, different wheels, so it's a little bit more customized than that. So we are going to head down to the facility now. I think we'll take this car. Might as well. It's a quick car, Now, many YouTubers say not to buy this car, but I beg to differ on that. If you like your cars, get this thing. I mean, it's squirrely, yes. Is it speedy? Yes. Is it grippy for? It's basically too good for its own good. It's grippy, it's speedy, but maybe a little bit too speedy because it can't control itself. But you'll see. Yeah, see. It's an easy car to control once you get the hang of it, but now saying that I'll probably crash like 50 times, but I mean, bumps really throw this thing off. If you're trying to like quickly squirrel it, because if you're in the city and you're speeding at 100 and you're trying to go in and out of traffic, it's really just gonna, throw you off. Yeah, see, purple lights. I think it looks good on the car, though. Yeah, this thing's giving me bad memories now, because I was a part of a major car show group on Xbox, but I quickly left. I only got in there, and a day later I left, because, as much as they made it seem like it was a respected community, it really wasn't, First time I did it, we barely got it together, and people were testing us and shit, and I ended up just being done with that. And then I got it done again. Dude started killing us, kicked him out, killed him a little. Well, we killed him a little, then kicked him out. And then another guy started up, kicked him out. Another guy started insulting another dude who had this car. It was like a green and orange, I admit it was a, I admit it was an ugly car, I won't doubt that. It was an ugly vehicle that the dude made it into, but at the end of the day, I went on the dude's side. I was like, hey, don't insult him, and, the guy kept insulting, and we eventually stopped, we did some missions, and then I ended up blocking the guy and kicking him out of the party, and then we kicked him out of the game, because he was really getting on my nerves, he's getting on all my friends' nerves, and, yeah. Usual. So now I'm at $9,000. So we better finish this thing soon, or I'm gonna be running in debt. That's what I get for buying a fire truck, I suppose. But I'm an RP player. You can sue me, Because on my alt character, he has a Group 6 outfit, and I bought a Group 6 truck for him for like $2 million, which I regret doing. Same thing with the fire truck now, because I'd have $4 million saved up probably, but I own everything I want, so at the end of the day, it's money well spent in my brain, because the only thing is I don't want to be running in debt, and that's what I'm doing. I'm running in debt. That's the only thing I don't want to be doing. So oh Jesus, oh, no damage at all. That was beautiful. Yeah, but no. We better get this done quickly, because I really would like to do some Terabyte missions so I don't run into debt. We'll do like we'll do like 2, then I'll end the stream. Just do 2 so I'm not swimming, and just so I can keep my head above the water for a little while longer, and then I'll do more off camera. I bought the facility, didn't do much to it. Only thing that's really noticeable is I upgrade, you know, the room, the supply room, or not the supply room, but the room with the TV and shit in it a little, you know, like the employee lounge. And then I bought a place here so I can come and spawn here, you know. So we'll start off over here, you know, got an RCV. People hate this thing, but honestly, this is one of my most favorite vehicles. We call this thing wishy-washy in my group. Yeah, if you notice, if we back away, the livery actually changes. You know, like this is how the livery looks up close. And I don't know, I think they fixed it actually, because you used to, if you backed away from the car further enough, or far enough, it would change its livery. Yep, there it is. We found the sweet spot, see? Its livery changes. Fuck me, I don't know why it does that, but it does. So, you know, we got the Scramjet. Love this thing. I had it before, but then I sold it, and then I rebought it. Love the Scramjet. It's one of my favorite vehicles. I can make it into an infinite rage Scramjet, but it's just, you know, I like this one. I like the way it looks. It's a nice Scramjet. This is based off one of my other friend's vehicles. It's an Insurgent with this camouflaged green color, and it has lime green headlights, so it's based off of his car. Then we got the Mexican Tornado. You know, it's a mariachi tornado. You can get this thing if you go into the mountain on let me go on the map. If you go to the mountain somewhere like over in this somewhere in this region, I think it's this spot right here, but somewhere in this region, if you go there and I think it's either 1800 hours or 0800 hours, you'll find it's like a Thelma and Louise reenactment. If you shoot the car, they won't move. Like, even if you don't kill them, you just shoot the car and they won't move, because that's what I did. I missed my shot and they didn't move. All I did was I ran up and jacked the car and drove off. So, you know, this is what it looks like. Chernobog, you know, one dubbed the most useless vehicle. I honestly love it. You know, it's a very formidable vehicle in my opinion. You know, but yeah, over here is where the money making happens. You know, you got the Vigilante. Never sold it. My friends have bought and sold their Vigilantes multiple times, but I've always kept this thing. This is the original color it comes with. You know, the original black. I love the color. You know, it's a good color for this car. All I added was tinted windows, an FIB logo, and that's it. And the APC, and we're out of money. Great. Fucking wonderful. This is the APC. Nice looking thing. I do have the same missile launchers, but I don't like them because it runs out of ammo, particularly. So, Khanjali have the grenade launchers, 50 cal, you know, railgun, proxy mines on most of my cars. So I love the Khanjali. It's one of my favorite because, you know, now I have a personal tank. I do have the Rhino. You know, I purchased the Rhino and I was like shit because, you know, I actually wanted to purchase the vehicle warehouse. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I purchased the Rhino because the Rhino did help me with a lot of missions because I didn't have the Kuruma back then. I didn't buy it on 360. I bought it on Xbox One, which is obviously what we're on now. But, you know, I used the tank a lot. So, yeah. I have the deluxe, so I bought it once, sold it, and this is the second iteration of it. Yeah. Same thing with the car that might be sold too soon, this thing. The Stromberg. I sold it, bought it, sold it. I actually sold it from the Babushka, and then quickly sold the Babushka and grinded to get this thing back because it was on sale, and I bought it again, and it's, you know, it's been in my garage ever since. So, yeah, let's head over. Let's take the Stromberg Deluxe over. But keep in mind, none of these vehicles are from Shark Herd money. I haven't used a Shark Herd. Well, I've used a Shark Herd every once in a while, but that's mainly to get the biker business. Actually, no, it's not. I didn't use the Shark Herd for the money place. I think I used it to buy an Insurgent. That Insurgent is long gone, but I think I mainly used it to buy the nightclub, I believe, or I sold an APC to get it. I don't know how, but Terabyte's been really, really useful for getting most of these vehicles. You know, but it's memorizing to see this Deluxe in action, though, when I was like a low level, because You know, you sit there and you're like, oh, I'm never gonna get that thing, and you know, in the future you do get it. It's just I've seen so many people diss in this game, like, oh, GTA is a grind game, you know, it's a shit game, and well, that might be respectful in some assets, you know, of it being a grindy game, but you know, once you get that thing you're grinding for, you know, it's a successful, nice feeling, you know. It's because if you just buy a shark card with money, you know, you don't get that same satisfaction. Sure, you might have worked for the money that you used to buy the shark card, so you might feel proud in that respect, but actually grinding in a game to get what you want is also pretty rewarding. What am I locking on to? I hate the lock-on system in this game. It always locks onto the most random of shit. It's like, oh, a hillbilly with a gun that's sealed up his ass? Let's kill his ass, you know? What? It's a nice, peaceful car. Something better than these. I like the way you get in the car. But yeah. Fuck. I don't even know how to get in my own hangar. God damn it. Okay. Only have this. Only take 9 years to load in mine as well. Oh, what? It did this to me yesterday. What the fuck? Oh, hello, Buzzard. I need to switch these. These are all Christmas colored because they're all white, and I have to change them back to the original. Buzzard got it last year, you know. I'm still sad I bought the lasers, but I didn't pay full price. I paid like $3 million for these things, so. Or not for each, you know. It's a Pegasus vehicle, so I brought 2 of them in here, so. It's a nice jet, though. The Akula was my first aircraft. I like it. You know, the Akula is good in its own regard, you know. Same thing with the A-10, you know. A-10's a beefy boy at that. The MiG's a roughly new thing in my collection, because it's a good plane, it's just it's too fast for its own good, and I really don't think it's that easily controllable. Same thing with the Savage. They fixed it though. At least now you can hit it with missiles instead of it locking onto the bottom of it, because that used to be a running problem, because you'd lock on to like the undercarriage of the thing and not the actual helicopter itself. The Hunter, I feel like, is a very I don't know, how would you put it? Like maybe an undervalued helicopter, because I don't know, this thing's not really popular, but it doesn't really help that it was released in the most roughing time. You know, it wasn't really released at a good time frame, if that makes any sense. Now that this is done and over with, I guess let's head to the city and get Terabyte. Oh no, is there a laser on the runway? No, surprisingly. It's really the only, the MiG's the only jet that I really feel like is fully customizable, because you got the A-10. You got the A-10, but it's just, it's not really a fighter jet if you want to think of that, you know. The A-10's kind of like a air-to-ground vehicle, while this thing's actually an air vehicle that can go to air-to-air, but I don't know. It's a nice plane overall. It's fast as fuck. I don't know. Let's spawn in the Terabyte, see where it, spawned in. Oh, it's the ground. I don't like ground. We're gonna be able to land. Where is this Terabyte? Oh, it's right there. I don't know. I guess let's play a game of Russian roulette. Will we land? Will we not land? Or will we land in the water because I'm an idiot? But sketchy. Oh yeah. Oh god. I mean, we hit a car, but well, we hit it again. But whatever. I mean, successful landings, but I suppose. That's gonna be a thing to sort out with the insurance. You know, they're gonna be like, hello, this is blah blah to whatever. You know, there's an indent in my car that looks like a plane wheel.
Okay, you're going to steal a diamond shipment from.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. It's totally nothing to worry about.
You won't pay me to a price. I think we can help.
Oh shit.
Get over there and put some of our technology to use. I'll talk you through it. You know what? I don't like working with other people either, but it's the only way.
I've done these missions so many times. I can basically. I can't say it by heart like their text, but I like know it by heart kind of. The fact that I've heard this over 1,000 times is just absurd, and I really wish it wasn't. But these missions don't pay a lot. You know, they usually pay like 30,000, but on like this special occasion when Rockstar's feeling frisky, you know, they'll pay like 60,000. And if you grind an entire day with these missions, you know, you're usually accumulate a lot. Even by myself, I think I accumulated like $1 million, like by myself. But then if you do it with other people, you know, it becomes easier, and you can get like, I think an easy 5 million by a day's over. Yeah, sure. I know there's hot and then there's hot. What do you mean? What competition? There's no competition. Game, you're broken. Alright, let's stay high and stay high. Let's just, you know, stay up in the clouds like a little shit bug we are, and I think the police should fuck off. Or I could call Lester. Yeah, I guess we'll call Lester. Why not call Lester the molester?
Hi. What service are you looking for? Okay, my friend. I'll take care of the LSPD. Leave it to me.
I love it how he explains to me. Like, I didn't know he explained it to me, but like on the I have an alt account. I started playing GTA Online again, and it's funny because he's like, "Yeah, I'll put a bolo out in a different vehicle." How do you put a bolo out on a different vehicle when I'm in a Mark II? Like, I feel like a Mark II is a very specific vehicle, you know. Unless Merryweather uses Mark IIs, I really don't think putting a bolo out in a unregistered vehicle is really that good, because last time I checked, I don't think a Mark II has a license plate. It might have a VIN number, but not a license plate. You know, I should probably stop thinking too deep into this. It's a fucking... the bike, I don't know. Alright, $32,000. It'll keep us out of the... 32. Where the fuck? 31. Fuck me, dude. That'll let us stay out of the shit bucket for a little while. I guess I might as well start another casino heist, because, you know, why not? Ah, fucking light. I swear, the light poles and the trees of this city are like bug snatchers for this thing. Bug snatchers? Fly snatchers. Water. Fuck. English is not good. It's not good today, I tell you that much. I still love it how, like, I'll turn on the music for the vehicle, and record it in the thing, but it'll, like, mute it out, which I guess is fine for, like, you know, copyright reasons if you're, like, uploading this. But at the end of the day, it's like really, maybe some people want to hear the music, you know, maybe some, just like a small percentage, but someone wants to hear it, you know. This place is like my nightclub, though. Like, I thought the nightclub was gonna be the nightclub I thought it was gonna be the cheapest place. It's not. Same thing with this arcade. You know, I thought this was the cheapest arcade for 1.8 million. It's not. The one in Polito or whatever is the cheapest. So that's great. $25,000 to set up a high. Are you kidding me, man? Whatever. All right. Well, we did that. I really don't see what buying a casino model is like. I know it gives you idea of what places you've searched or looked at, but I've never in my life have I actually looked at this thing and go, okay guys, we've been up there, why don't we go down there? Like, no, I just never do that. Oh dear. We can't do another terabyte mission for a little bit. Okay, well, let's just stall the game on it trying to rape my wallet, so let's just look at the vault contents, I suppose. I swear this. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like high levels have that stigma of like, oh, you know, like low levels have a stigma of high levels, like, oh, they have millions of dollars. Why do they need money? Yeah. I don't know what type of high levels I'm hearing about. Probably the YouTuber high levels. But shit. I might be packing heat, but I ain't packing dough, that's for fucking sure. What the hell? What the? Okay. Oh shit. I swear to you. I swear to God. This game. Yesterday I was on the bike and I like smashed into the I smashed on like to an underside of a bridge, and it glitched me into the bridge, which was insane. It's funny though. I sat there for a good while.
Shit, he's on to you. Try and complete the hack if you can, otherwise.
No, I'm pretty sure he's bleeding out, dead, because a missile tends to do that, or whatever, that works too. I mean, I want it off of it, but not in that fashion, I suppose. Yoink. I'm pretty sure he didn't even spawn in because it's dead body.
Make your way over to the casino.
Alright. I mean, we're not that far away from the casino, so. Why are the cops stationed down there? Whatever. Can I call Lester, or do I still have to wait a little bit? Probably have to wait a little bit. See, I don't know why I thought about it, but like, for the casino update, I thought I was going to, like, if I robbed it, I would lose my,
call me back once you decide.
I would lose my, penthouse. Which, I don't know why I thought I would, but thankfully, when I did this the first time and I didn't lose the penthouse, I was kind of like, yes, because it would be a bitch to lose a $6.5 million penthouse. It would really be a bitch. It would. Look at me funny, I swear. You look at me funny. Let me wear the most, like, inconspicuous outfit ever. Here we go. Nobody will question why there's, like, a guy walking around with cargo pants, a ballistics vest, and a mask, No, nobody's gonna question that at all.
Okay, bring out your phone and search for a Wi-Fi signal.
Actually, better yet, let me wear something that really will fuck with people.
Ready to fill that void in your soul for a moment? Shop for the hottest new fashions at the casino store.
I mean, at least she's honest, buying clothes from there will fill my void for like half a second. Then I'll feel sad again, but. the door? Is it this door? No, we're losing it. Is it this door? Yep, it's this door.
Let me work my magic.
It's totally not suspicious to see a, you know, LSFD, you know, personnel just standing there looking at their phone, you know.
You only have a limited amount of time. Find what's
Oh,
in that
I'm hoping we're still something easy this time. Last time I stole paintings. Hopefully we're stealing something
You might find
easy.
something.
Let's see, what do we got? I don't see anything. Is it gold?
Ah, what's that look like? The green stuff, huh? It's too much currency, so we'll still need to launder it through a buyer. Shouldn't be hard, though.
Is that
Head
that
back to
shit
the
right
arcade
there?
when you're ready.
What fucking money does this dude see? I see the things on the pallet, but that don't look like money. It looks like gold to me. What the fuck, dude? What the hell? Oh, sweet Jesus. Can I move? Thank you. Get the hell out of here. So, let's do it. Okay. So, that'll do it for today, I suppose. You know, we did good. We did a good amount of shit. So hopefully we can, you know. How are we doing? Arcade is, oh my god, the arcade has $32,000 in it. That'll do good for my bank account. That'll do good. That'll do very good. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for today. So, I'll talk to y'all later.